Hello everybody, Amarx Games here, and today we're talking about the holiday season in 2011. Watching WhyLearn's video about 2009 was actually interesting. It kind of had me some ideas of when I was younger around that time too, because I had a lot of things going on back then. But 2011 was awesome. I remember Battlefield 3 coming out on PlayStation 3, and I was really never the guy that really understood the rival of Battlefield versus Call of Duty. I thought both games were fucking cool, and I thought, wow, I thought I'd get it. I played the beta in October before it came out when I was like 13, and I remember enjoying it a lot. I remember it being hella glitchy though, but it was like one of the most fun experiences I've had with an online multiplayer beta. The game was actually really hard, but I remember having so much fun with it as a kid. Like, you didn't have the flashy kill streaks like Call of Duty had, but it definitely felt really real for its time. And even to this day, dude, the PC version lived up to what E3 advertised to that version. And man, it is still a gorgeous game 13 years later. It's unbelievable. Now, unfortunately, DICE never really came as close of having the realism but also fun aspect of their games after that one. But I remember Bad Company 2 also being a good hit too, and I remember playing the first campaign as a kid, way before I even discovered Call of Duty, and I remember enjoying that damn game a lot. The story was cool. I did enjoy Battlefield 4, but it had a lot of glitches and problems, and it was not as fun as Battlefield 3, but it was still an enjoyable experience in my opinion. I think it's their best game right after Battlefield 3. I don't know about 2042, but the bots feature seems pretty cool, but I also found a bots mod for Battlefield 3 in this gameplay, and it's been pretty fun, and it's actually hard as shit too, and you can adjust like the aim accuracy and stuff to make it a more realistic experience, because no one likes to get fucking sniped down unrealistically while playing bots. Unfortunately, it's been a long time since I played the campaign aspect of Battlefield 3, but I do remember enjoying it a lot. I thought it was really cool, and it had some really good moments too. I also remember Battlefield 3 having a co-op campaign, and I did play it a lot with a few of my buddies that had the game, and holy hell, man, it was great. It was a very fun experience, and I wish more games had an online campaign. Like, the only Call of Duty game that had online campaign were World at War and Black Ops 3, but honestly, I stopped playing Call of Duty a lot after Black Ops 2. I just got burnt out at the time, and I actually realized looking back that I probably stopped at a good time. I was a big TDM nerd, and I still kind of am. I remember trying out Conquest, and I did like it, but I just didn't like how big the maps were. Like, for me, I felt like Battlefield 3's maps for Conquest, they were very impressively huge, but I felt like it just wasn't for me. But yeah, I was a little bitch, and I loved Team Deathmatch. I just wanted to, gun down some people and just enjoy my time. I think we could all agree that most of us were not really team players, and a lot of us just wanted a high KD. And honestly, I don't blame y'all. It's fun and satisfying when you get a lot of kills and you gun down people, especially when you get nukes in Call of Duty and stuff. It's really satisfying. And I just got my first one not too long ago because I was not very good at the game as a kid, and I finally cured my inner child for that moment, and it was awesome. I have it on video too, but I'll show you guys a clip of that on my next footage after this Battlefield one. Also, Modern Warfare 3, bro. I remember when that game came out, and it was like the biggest hyped Call of Duty game of the time, because Modern Warfare 2 was a huge success. Even though it had a lot of backlash of it looking like MW2, I think that's a compliment considering MW2 is like one of the greatest Call of Duties ever, and we didn't realize how good we had it with Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, and then Modern Warfare 3 came out, and at the time it was a letdown. I remember being slightly disappointed by it, but we didn't really know how bad it'd really get in the later titles after Black Ops 2. Modern Warfare 3's campaign was fucking memorable though. I loved everything about it. I thought it was just as good as the first two Modern Warfares in terms of the campaign, and the Spec Ops wasn't bad either. I thought it was a little underrated, but the multiplayer was the part where I felt like it was just a little too fast paced for me. Like, the point streaks were cool and everything, and all the extra monthly stuff with DLC that was coming out, and they had this like season passes when they started coming out with that. And yeah, it was, I remember it being a lot of fun, but I also remember just not enjoying the multiplayer that much. But looking back, I'd probably enjoy it a lot more now. Now, the holiday season during this time, man, they were great. And the greatest part is, even though my family is not like the same anymore, I do have video footage of all my present openings from 2010 and 2011. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, looking back, they were great to watch, but it does get me a little emotional when I look at them, because a lot of things happen in my personal life, and unfortunately, it makes it a little difficult now. But I just got to see the opportunity to cherish those moments visually and not just remember them, because at least I can see what good point I've had in my life before everything went downhill. I also have a video of me sliding down a hill during the winter and everything during that time. Because when I was younger, I used to vlog about everything in my life because I loved making videos just in general. Because recording like a camera and stuff and just talking about your life at the time and just, I don't know, just showing everything visually was just super fun to me. And I always thought it was fascinating that you could record and then play back and just watch it like during that moment. It was cool in my opinion. And this was like right before I had a smartphone and everything. So video cameras were my thing. Oh, and I gotta say about Modern Warfare 3, it was the first Call of Duty I was able to get in November because I had a gift card early for Thanksgiving because I got my Christmas gift card early. And my mom took me to Walmart for Black Friday shopping. And I remember getting Modern Warfare 3 like on Black Friday. We had a huge ass line, but Black Friday was magical back then, man. Like, I don't know. Like going back there just to seeing all the crazy deals and stuff in the middle of the night because when we were kids, we didn't really get to go to Walmart super late. So it was really a nice treat to see that and see all the cheap deals at the time. And I was able to get Modern Warfare 3. It wasn't on a sale or nothing, but I did get it because I got it for a great deal. It was fucking like, it was like, say $30 because my mom split 30 with me because of the gift card. So that was really nice of her. And I was super excited because that's all I wanted was just that game. I didn't give a fuck about anything else. Looking back at Modern Warfare 3, I was a little harsh on that game. It actually is really good. I was very surprised. It's not as good as MW2, but it kind of reminds me of like Kingdom Hearts 3 a little bit. I hated that game when it first came out because of Kingdom Hearts 2, but looking back and I replayed it, it really isn't like the worst game in the series, honestly. It's actually a lot better than I thought I remembered it as when it first came out. Modern Warfare 3 may have a lot of flaws, but dude, Makarov is one of the most memorable villains ever. Like, it's gotta be one of the best villains in gaming history, dude, because it makes you fucking pissed off, dude, and it makes you want to kill him. And when we finally got to that point, dude, oh man, with Captain Price and him smoking his cigar as a bittersweet ending, it was amazing. And I'm really glad they did not milk the original franchise and try to, extend the story even longer. 2011 will forever be a year I cherish, man, because that was also the first year I also got Madden 12, and that was the very first Madden and the last good Madden that had all the franchise features and everything, so I got to see everything before they started milking it to death and taking away stuff. Cherish the new times, but also create new memories too, so you don't have to always look back at all these, because it's always good to move forward while cherishing back the past, because there are some people who play these older games on purpose just to stay stuck in the past. But for me, I like playing these older games because they're still fun as hell, and it does take me back a little bit, but I do enjoy some modern games too a little bit. It just depends on what it is. I have just gotten really picky as I got older with certain video games because I just don't have time to play anything that sucks, especially if you spend your money on it. I hope you guys have a good holiday season. I think I absolutely will because my oldest sister just moved back to Missouri. And not just that, I said this in the last video, but we're all going to have our first Christmas together and it's going to be nice. Because I do have some family members I do keep in touch with, and it's nice to have them, like some of them, be close a little bit finally, because it's not easy having family so far away when it's not your parents. You all take care and enjoy this Call of Duty nuke footage I have for you. So I'll leave this playing for you for those who want to watch, and I'll see you in the next one.
Harriers waiting for your mark. Repeat, Harriers waiting for your mark. Ready for deployment. Friendly Apache. We got more enemy personnel. Harriers waiting for your mark. Repeat, Harriers waiting for your mark. Tracking. mark. Repeat, Harriers. Friendly Harriers inbound. UAV online.
Target down.
Waiting for your mark. Repeat, Harriers. Waiting for your mark. Standing by. Friendly Apache inbound. Harriers standing by. Keep on them, we're winning this one. Time's almost up. Ready for launch. Harriers, waiting for your mark. Repeat, Harriers. Friendly Harriers inbound.